Thank you, John. It is now my pleasure to introduce our first student speaker representing the graduate programs at the School of Management. Kaitlyn Katie Orr is graduating from the Master of Science in Accounting program after having received a Bachelor of Science in Accounting summa cum laude from Binghamton last May. Katie was a member of the PricewaterhouseCoopers Scholars Program, serving as president in her senior year. Katie was a very active student at BU, serving as a tutor, a teaching assistant, a career services assistant, and assisting in numerous events organized by the school and the various student organizations. Upon graduation, Katie will be joining PricewaterhouseCoopers in their assurance program. Please join me in welcoming Katie to the stand.
Good morning, fellow students, professors, family, and friends, and welcome to the 2013 School of Management Commencement Ceremony. And graduates, congratulations on earning your respective degrees. You should all be very proud. I first want to start off with a quotation, not by some rich businessman, but by a writer, Mark Twain, who once said, "Life is short. Break the rules. Forgive quickly, kiss slowly, love truly, laugh uncontrollably, and never regret anything that made you smile." 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things you did. So, sail away from the safe harbor and catch the trade winds in your sails. Explore, dream, discover. I'll come back to this later. Today, we live in a world where ordinary people have a voice, where you can post anything on the internet, instantly connect with people from all over the world, and instantly connect with family, friends, and colleagues. Established power structures and corporate hierarchies have to adapt to this ever-changing work environment. But where does this leave us? As new graduates, what is our role in this ever-changing work environment in which voice and power continue to shift from institutions to individuals? As we enter this dynamic work environment, it is our responsibility to be ready to grow, seize opportunities, and make an impact. We will have to make career-changing decisions, perhaps moving laterally before moving vertically. And there's no longer a career ladder. Instead, we face an obstacle course. And if you're lucky, you'll avoid most obstacles. But when you do run into one, remember, strength does not come from money or title. It comes from establishing trust and earning respect. This is no easy task, especially in the workplace. Just think about it. All organizations have a hierarchy where your performance is evaluated by someone else. But it shouldn't be someone's job to give you feedback. It should be your job to continuously ask for it. And you should know what they're going to say. Be proactive, and if you're on a team, your performance and your team's performance is vital to the team's success, and it should be an open book. In addition, to be successful in this overly competitive environment, challenge authority and what has been done in the past, and be truthful. When speaking your mind, don't use big words to make yourself sound smart. Use simple, clear language to get your point across. Remember, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And it's a good leader who encourages this. New eyes can see a more efficient way to improve a process that has been in place for decades. "Oh, that's the way it's always been done" is not an answer we should hear or adhere to. Instead, we should challenge that statement and demonstrate that there's a better way. Speak up and step up, or you'll regret when someone else champions your idea and gets all the glory. Don't go home thinking, "That could have been me." So as you interview for positions, I suggest you switch your focus. What is the company's greatest weakness, and how are you going to fix it? Take that problem and run with it, and you'll be part of that positive change. Remember, half the people in this room are accountants. The drive to plan is embedded in the very fiber of their beings. But we have to leave the planning aside. Stop building just our resumes. Instead, let's focus on our skills. Start evaluating what we can do and will do, not just the result that will come of it. The degree you leave here with today is not a crutch for you to rely on. Instead, rely on the knowledge that you've gained here and continue to gain on the job. So when you leave here today, what will you do? Will you use simple language in discussions? Will you seek feedback? And when something happens that you disagree with, will you act with anger and resentment or appreciation? Take the opportunity to be honest about your strengths and weaknesses. Make the effort to speak and seek the truth and push boundaries. I leave you with this. It is our will to take, it is our will to change, and everyone in this room has the opportunity to do so. Before my freshman year at the orientation in the Anderson Center, I was asked to look to my right and look to my left and was told that we might be related one day. But if we were to look to our right and to our left right now, we could say we might work together one day. And some of us just might. So as we close this chapter of our lives, another one begins as Binghamton alumni. It is our job to stay connected. Congratulations, class of 2013. I would not have traded any minute with you for anything else. Good luck with your careers, and before you leave here today, thank those who brought you this far. Family members, friends, faculty, and staff. So as Mark Twain said, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Thank you.
Outstanding.
Katie, that was great. Thank you very much for those remarks, as well as Upinder and John's. We really appreciate those. They were right on mark. We will now recognize the graduates who will earn their master's degrees today.
Will the candidates for the master's degree from the School of Management please rise, and as directed by Faculty Marshal George Babinski and Student Marshal Alexis Stutz, please approach the platform. After leaving the platform, please return to your seats. Assistant Dean Vincent Pasquale will introduce these students to you, President Stenger, the platform party, and our audience.
Katie Orr. Michael Seaver Denning. Christopher John Capella. Mark Patrick Ross. Megan Olson. Lisa Barchi.